My dear Lord. Hello, everybody. This is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another anime review. I was not at all impressed by this particular film. It is based on a manga series of the same name. It's called Kimagure Orange Road, Summer's Beginning. And it's like a badly written episode of Quantum Leap or Doctor Who. Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty bad. It's pretty pathetic. It's one of the worst anime films I've ever seen. The only redeemable thing coming out of this are some of the lines that were written, and they are in and of themselves amusing. And Kyosuke, the main character, is so stupid. He is just mind-bogglingly dumb. He just comes across as this inept doofus who just he lacks any brains whatsoever. I just feel kind of sorry for the idiot. What happens is apparently he has inherited psychic powers from his side of the family. There's an instance that occurs later on in the story, which I'll get on into later, which was another thing that I felt was amusing for a lackluster film. But Kyosuke gets a call from his future self. His future self tells him, "Look out for the car. Watch out for the car, Kyosuke." And Kyosuke says, "Who is this? Is this some kind of prank? What a jerk." Click. And I just thought, yeah, I think that's pretty normal. If you're getting a call from your future self to watch out for some sort of event that would possibly end your existence, yeah, I might be a little bit skeptical as well, but he ignores the warning completely. And I'm going to give spoilers away from this because I want to, and because it was really horrible. Anyway, Kyosuke's walking along, minding his own business, talking to Modoka, his one lady love, and he's remembering the past where he and Hikaru and Modoka were all together, and he also had a thing for Hikaru. He gave a kiss to Hikaru. Hikaru wasn't supposed to tell. She told, "I was supposed to trust you, Modoka," and all that stuff. Just ridiculous. I mean, the writing in this is just atrocious. It's just even worse than the writing for Batman and Robin, which was pretty abysmal, to say the least. But anyway, Kyosuke's just going along, being his moronic self, when all of a sudden there's a car that comes out of nowhere, and he says, "Oh yeah, I forgot to take into consideration that warning that was given to me over the phone. Oh, I should have done so." And then, kaboom! He gets hit by the car, and all of a sudden he wakes up and he's covered in blood. His blood is all over his right side, and he says, "Oh, where am I?" And he's just looking around thinking, "What happened? Why is there blood on me? Oh, yeah, I must have been hit by the car." Well, duh. And then he realizes that, oh, he made a quantum jump into 1994. It was 91, now it's 94. And how could that happen? I don't know. Maybe the car's force was so fierce that it forced his soul into the future. Oh, that's what his grandfather says when they wheel him into the hospital. And you get to see the ill-fated pervert character, as in every anime ever made or invented. They all have perverts. Yeah, it's pretty well documented. But this one has to be one of the best written ones, because actually Grandpa was the only redeemable character within this entire crap film. And he is talking to Modoka, and he looks at Modoka, and he says, "My, you certainly have grown into your body. Are you and Kyosuke sleeping together, or did you just get to second base?" And of course the grandkids are with him in the hospital room. They say, "Grandpa!" Because he's being licentious. Kind of perverse. But that's just the way Grandpa is. It's his character. And his lines are the funniest in the movie. Kyosuke's lines are pretty good too, despite the fact that he's a complete and total Nimrod. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. There is that love triangle betwixt him and Modoka and Hikaru. And the only other thing I liked about the movie itself were the musical numbers, especially where Hikaru is auditioning for a Broadway show. That song was great. I thought that was a tremendous song. I hated the voice actors in this. They were just cringeworthy. Oh, they were terrible. They should have hired some better voice actors. I mean, ADV films, typically they do a pretty darn good job, but according to my Indonesian friend, ADV has since gone out of business, and Funimation has basically taken over as the go-to company for anime and their dubbing. And actually, Funimation is the premiere, and it should have been done by Funimation. But even if it had been, I think it still would have been total fecal matter, for lack of a better term. This is just so mind-numbingly horrific, and I felt like my IQ was dropping, and I thought, I could still be reading the second Lost Hero series by Rick Riordan, which I just started, and I'm just about halfway through, and I will do a review of that pretty soon. But as far as animes are concerned, just stay away from this film. I only give it 1 star. It's terrible. I don't know why I was even remotely interested in it to begin with. The animation is beautiful, but beyond that, there really isn't that much to look at. I mean, it's a pretty package, but the story is just a lame version of Quantum Leap or Doctor Who, and it's just, totally worthless. It's completely worthless, and I would actually like to see this done as an MST3K, because I think that it would be hysterically funny, particularly the scenes with Grandpa and Kyosuke when they're lending each other their energy, their psychic energy, to jolt him back to the past where he came from. And I was thinking of the doctors from Doctor Who with their contact when they link their minds together, or mind melding from Star Trek, and it looked like what an orgasm looks like. I mean, it was. I couldn't help it. It sort of looked like that, and I know it shouldn't have, but it did, and it was very amusing to me. I thought, oh, quantum orgasm, woo! But it's just, yeah, that was the only real amusement that I got from this terrible film. Stay away from it. Just by all means, if you see this on the shelf, run in the opposite direction. Just bleh. Awful. Totally awful.